Rita hitting us with the League of Legends update video. Honor skins more. Let's see.
Hey folks,
Sup?
I'm Andre, also known as Meddler.
And I'm Paul, aka Probro, the newish EP for League. Today is Thursday, August 8th, so as usual, anything that
9. Today is August 23rd. Still they are making videos faster than I am. So, you know, cannot blame them.
happens after today won't be covered.
Now, for this dev update, we'll be doing something a little different. We don't have a lot of, really chunky new topics to share, so we're going to be answering some questions we've received from many of you instead. We'll be back with a regular dev update in September though.
So, let's get started.
Okay, so question for you, Paul.
Okay.
From a player in North America. I've been playing Swarm since its release. Will it be permanent? What about Arena?
All right. At the time of this recording, you have all spent over 49 million hours fighting the Primordians.
Yeah, sounds about right, because the moment this game mode got released, I spent unhealthy amounts of time on this game mode. Especially speedrunning the gold farm. Yeah.
We saw a lot of good player feedback, taking notes for future modes, especially from players looking for ways to play League outside of Summoner's Rift. We want to replicate all the fun and success of Swarm in new modes in the future, so thank you for playing. We haven't decided on Arena's future yet, but we'll be able to talk more about it in our State of Modes update.
That game mode was something else. I mean, it is something else, because at the end, when you think about it, everything that is successful, statistically speaking, yeah, is a remix of a remix. So basically the idea is being taken, joined from somewhere, made better, adjusted, slightly changed, but the idea of something that already worked. So we had Vampire Survivors that already worked. We had a younger audience with addiction to colorful and family-friendly themes of Fortnite. Mix those two together, put it in League client, fucking ship it. Great success.
Which includes coverage of Swarm, Arena, ARAM, and the future of modes in general in our next update. Alright, so let's go on to this question from Korea. Streamers are having their games sniped by people looking to manipulate the game's outcome.
Yes, but just simply, you know, there is a funny button on OBS where you press delay 3 minutes. You don't want to give them delay? Sure, whatever. I mean, then you're just giving out the advantage to any team. And then there's another funny thing where you can just cover the minimap on the stream. Wild, I know, but hey, you know.
What are you doing to fix this?
I completely agree with his fucking reaction. Like, fuck you mean, dog? You are streaming. You know, hear me out. You are streaming. You are giving everyone access to your screen, to your game, to your strategies, to your everything. It's like you are revealing your battle plans in the middle of the fucking war. And then you say, oh, stop looking at my battle plans. You know, I go general, I go conquer. Why you look at my plans? Dog, hello, maybe, I don't know, maybe just hide them a little bit better, you know? A 3-minute delay would do wonders, by the way. Also a minimap. Just saying.
So we do not condone this abuse, and we're serious about fixing it.
Cap. Now that is 100% fucking cap. I don't remember. I feel like it was Tyler 1. Straight up Tyler 1 when on stream. He was playing against a Riot employee. And he actually in all chat said, Tyler 1, thank you for content. I'm stream sniping you. No. Don't give me that chat GPT bullshit. Because I know you're abusing the system. But when we are abusing the system, it's our fault. With the bad guys. And God forbid you will ping a Riot employee. God forbid you'll do the unthinkable, even though systems and safeguards are already in place, such as mute pings, you know? But I guess not every Rita employee went through the fucking tutorial of the game design that they are working on.
We've just shipped some changes in patch 14.15 to make the penalty for declining queues more severe. First penalty now starts at 2 declines instead of 4. Leads to a 5-minute suspension, that then ramps up to 30 minutes and then 12 hours. We want to see how this change lands.
What was the third one? Hold up.
Fixing it. We've just shipped some changes in patch 14.15 to make the penalty for declining queues more severe. First penalty now starts at 2 declines instead of 4.
Okay, that's a dub. That's a dub change.
Leads to a 5-minute suspension, that then ramps up to 30
So far so good.
minutes and then 12 hours.
But how fucking wild is that? 5 minutes, 30 minutes, fucking bazillion 12 hours, hello? Wild, but I like it.
We want to see how this change lands. We're certainly open to additional changes to how the decline functionality works if needs be, but there are some trade-offs from those to things like increasing time to get into game, or putting AFK players into lobbies, making those eventually get reset when they auto-dodge. So, keeping a close eye on the problem, open to further changes if needs be, but there's a bunch of complex trade-offs for us.
This one comes from Europe. It feels like ADCs have taken over the game recently and now I have to play them mid. Is this gonna get changed anytime soon?
When was the last time? But no, okay, this question doesn't matter because I'm playing in absolute depths of elo hell. So we are not adapting to meta, we are the meta. We do whatever the fuck we want. But yeah, in higher elos and mid elo and higher elos, yeah, ADCs middle is a thing now.
So we made some changes to ADCs at the start of Split 2 to try and address some long-running satisfaction problems amongst ADC players. That's had some unintended consequences though, and we've seen ADCs get a lot more play in high MMR and pro play in other lanes. We've got some changes in flight right now that should be live by the time you see this video in 14.15 and 14.16 to bring their power back down. This is one of those cases where what we're looking to achieve and what we actually achieved didn't quite line up, unfortunately.
Wouldn't be the first time.
But as with all these sort of situations, if we miss the mark on something, we'll go back, keep working on it, try and stick the landing better. So from players in China, it feels like my games are decided by how many fill players there are, especially in Diamond Plus. Are there plans to make autofill players on each team equal?
We care that when you load in, both teams feel like they have an equal chance of winning. So by the time you're hearing this message, we'll have shipped changes in mid-August that should better balance the amount of auto-filled and secondary players in each team. Now, matchmaking is something we saw a lot of questions on, so we'll do a deeper dive in our next dev update. From Brazil, can you bring back honor opponents?
I mean, genuine question. Straight up fucking amazing question. But this guy knows the client cannot handle it. This guy already fucking tired of adding more shit to the client. Like, dog, it's already way too complicated, you know? Don't get me wrong, the idea to add honors back, enemy honors, is fucking amazing. Because then, bro, what were the colors? I feel like it was green, red, and blue? Or maybe yellow. In the loading screen, you would see enemy team. They would have those little borders, little badges on them. And if you see the red one meant he was honorable player. But the only way to get that honor, that badge, was to be honored by the enemy team. So in a way, back then, Riot had a system where you wouldn't BM your enemies because you are motivated to be a good opponent. So that way you will get those red honors, you know, that red little badge. But as you can see, we moved away from that.
I mean, short answer,
No.
yes. In September, you'll be able to honor opponents again. And
What? Is that one of those annual Rita dubs?
and you'll be able to honor multiple teammates. We're making some other
Multiple teammates. Fair enough. Because if we're going back to the idea of being a good player, not being a toxic player, which I know, sounds fucking insane in League of Legends, but if you see that you have a mid laner cat who is doing 15-0 in the span of 10 minutes, you know for a fact you're not getting any honors from your bot lane and from your jungler as a top laner, you know? So why should you sweat? Why should you actually try to be a good player, honorable, when you definitely know you're not getting the fucking honors? Because those honors are going to cat. Because you can honor only one player right now. But this actually solves it, no?
other changes to the honor system as well. We'll talk about those more soon. Okay, next up we got a question from a player in LATAM. Are you doing anything to fix people inting my games?
You know the answer. I know the answer. We all know the answer. Bro, there's a reason Rita pays me to play this game, you know? To gatekeep certain players in certain elos.
Not you specifically, Andre, but for everybody else on the planet, we definitely want to make changes here because it sucks when it happens to us too. It's a difficult space to get right, but we're making some changes to our detection systems to improve this.
Am I getting unemployed? Bro, extra shift tonight at McDonald's? What? What's going on?
We'll have to focus more on a total set of behaviors across more games and things like selling items to buy fairy charms, wasting ult on cooldown, report rate over many games. We're gonna have to study a lot.
You've been studying this shit for the past 15 years, collectively over 200 years. Given how you are expanding, I'd say the number is already out 350 years. How many more centuries do you need?
This work is still ongoing, but we are optimistic that it should have a much higher success rate of detecting griefers. So we're expecting to trial this in the next few months.
Good luck. Straight up fucking good luck, because what they will do, that fucking, mark my words, that's the prediction I'm making right now. That's how they will try to fuck D-rankers, smurfs and whatnot. People who are enjoying the low elo, you know. They will return the system that tracks all of your stats. Because back in the day, they had a system where it would track your farm, your kills, your items, not only your kills and deaths, not only your KDA. The shit was tracking everything. So, if your score is 0 and 10, but you have 300 CS at 20 minutes, and you're playing in bronze, the system knew that, dog, you're kinda smurfing. But I'm pretty sure it was last year or 2 years ago when they removed the system. They said, no, that was way too complicated, we'll be focusing on only KDA. So they removed all of those little bits. What if they removed and improved it? That's my question. That is my question. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we'll see. We will see, we'll find a way, we always do.
We also have a devlog that's out now that goes into more detail on both the honor system and our improved griefing detection, so stay tuned. Alright, so this next question...
Devlog now, hold on, I read a big brain moment. May want to see that. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, we're looking good. Updating honor. Sure. Oh, but how fucking amazing. Tell me what you want, but this new honor screen looks amazing. You can honor enemies, you can honor your teammates. Oh, but you also have only 4 honors. And keep in mind that we're making a nice change to minimalistic style, which signals to me that Riot is actually getting close to the releasing the new client. Because current client, I mean, I know it, you know it, everyone knows it. It's fucking clusterfuck. Anyway, griefing detection improvements. Lots of text. Here it is. Entire text fucking summarized. The text outlines efforts to address disruptive behavior like griefing and soft inting in League of Legends. Griefing is defined as actions intended to reduce teams' chances of success, and the team is enhancing their detection systems to better identify these behaviors. They aim to improve detection accuracy from 70% to at least 95%. Yeah, dog, that's what you said about scripters and cheaters, no? But somehow, Vanguard not vanguarding. Anyway, by analyzing players' overall behavior rather than isolated incidents. Fucking called it. Which means they made improvements to that system and they're bringing it back. The system is still being tested to ensure accurately identifies the players without penalizing innocent ones. Yeah, but do we remember what happened to fucking language filters? I'm pretty sure that when they were testing the language filter system live, it's like there was billions and billions of people catching stray bullets. You might think, oh no, you called Timo a midget. Got restriction 5 years, good luck, go buy a new account, you know? But people were saying nothing that could be remotely considered as offensive. Yeah, just good luck, have fun. Draken 5. Bottom no flash. That shit was getting flagged. People were getting their accounts chat restricted for fucking 5 years. For basic stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going back to the idea that without penalizing innocent ones, I mean, chat. There are gonna be bazillions stray bullets, especially in fucking low elo. Dog, I need to find a place where we are tracking the number of total players in different elos. After this shit goes live, the number of active users and active players in lower elos will fucking plummet. Dog, shit you not, Iron is already an island with 1 or 2 people in there. Because remember, chat, that Rito flatlined the MMR. So if you were Iron, you are Bronze. If you were Bronze, now you're Silver. Remember that funny curve where they equalized everything by introducing Emerald rank? Yeah, that's what they did. thus making iron rank almost obsolete. Yeah, which means no one cares about iron, it doesn't exist. It's like, with this system in place, shooting stray bullets, bro, they will straight up delete iron. We're going into Fallout Wasteland. True. Anyway, they said that number of scripts dropped down since Vanguard. Well, let's see. You know, how do you see if scripts actually got removed? Is by checking the economics. Simple supply and demand. Simple pricing, you know? You would think that Riot's Vanguard is stopping the scripts, which means botted accounts. Yeah, because they all run on the script. That's why we call them botted, because they all run on the script, yeah? Which means those accounts would start shutting down, would start getting banned, which means their supply in the market would drop off drastically. Yeah, the number of that supply would drop, but demand remains the same, which means we should increase in the price. And I don't know how to tell you this. I was spending $2 on the account. If you think the prices increased, I've got some interesting news to you, chat. Yeah. $1. Another schmeckel. Another schmeckel with 30,000, less than 30,000 blue essence. Yeah. The prices dropped. So to answer your question, well, the number of scripters dropped. It was natural selection, brother. It was Darwinism. If you're running some questionable Chinese script on ZF, sure, that's not adapted to the game. Sure, the basic cheat engine.exe bullshit got caught. Yeah, okay, no arguing there. Because the fucking bar was already set so fucking low. But as you can see, business is good. So I know for a fact, just based on these numbers, that, you know, scripts are going strong. And Vanguard successfully collect all of our data. You know? So that's why we must say good things about China. China the best. Yeah, so in the future, our social credit score will not get lower. Anyway, where were we? We were in... oh, come on, I knew the thing now. The system is still being tested to ensure... Updates on the progress will be shared as they continue to refine and explain error. So, it is what it is. Classic. They will implement the system that has already been in place, and apparently they've been working on that system for the past couple of years and improving it. Good. I guess we'll see. Anyway.
Comes from Southeast Asia. My friends who are new to League are placed too high. They lose a lot, they get flamed, and they don't want to play. What do
yeah, that's how it works, because right now if you create a new account, you will go into League of Legends, you'll level up to 30, or just, you know, get an account as everyone else. I mean, it's a public secret, you know it, I know it, everyone knows that fucking people are buying their accounts. But besides the point, the moment you get into the games, without prior ranked and MMR affecting that account, like straight up fresh account, yeah? Where will you get placed right now? Because back in the day, the highest you could have received was gold 5. Yeah, we had gold 5. Don't know, those of you, maybe so some of you newer players in the chat, but we had, instead of 4, we had 5. So the highest, if you would go 10-0 instead of 5 placements, you had 10 placements. If you would end up winning all 10 of them, you would end up in gold 5. Now, I'm pretty sure if you're winning just 5 of them, you end up in what? Platinum? Emerald? Like, dog. Actually, people are getting way too high elo. Because the idea of flatlining the fucking MMR kinda sucks in here now. Because sure, you end up in the Emerald, but you just started playing this game. So you will get absolutely bent over and taken to Brown Town in that elo.
What are you doing to fix this?
Okay, so there's 3 things we're working on right now. The first is Vanguard removing bots has made it so the matchmaking system gets much better data about how
We saw the numbers.
New players are actually doing, because they're not getting matched against or compared to bots when their skill is being calculated. Second, for new players to ranked, We recently added a 10 normal SR game requirement to all accounts before they're allowed to play ranked at all. That gives us a lot more data on how players' skill will actually perform there, rather than just comparing them to how they did in ARAMs or RGMs or whatever.
Actually smart, because finally they're taking into consideration that people are not using Summoner's Rift as the place to level up. Although... Wait, no, we had Twisted Tree line. Yeah, people back in the day when we still didn't know about buying accounts, we were spamming fucking Twisted Tree line, which eventually became overrun by bots, because the most efficient way of getting your account to level 30 was Twisted Tree line. So basically, 07, rest in peace, Twisted Tree line. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure the next option was ARAMs. But now they introduced tutorials, I believe. So maybe tutorials are also one of the options where you can farm the experience. I'm pretty sure that's what bots are doing. But it isn't Summoner's Rift, but it's on bots, so it doesn't count. So actually dub change, where they will actually require your new account to play in Summoner's Rift. Because assume the wild situation where you're doing everything legally, and you leveled up from 1 to 30 in ARAMs. I mean, you're not fucking familiar with Summoner's Rift, so naturally this is what it is. You'll get absolutely destroyed in there if you want to play ranks.
And then third, we're also currently working on more improvements to how we detect smurfs in general, so that they're placed more accurately. Here we've got a question from, well, actually a lot of players all over the place. Did Vanguard actually stop botting in League, like you said it would? Is Vanguard working?
Alright, the short answer is yes, and let me...
Buddy, all it takes... all it takes is check the market prices. Check, these prices were way higher. Well, not way higher, but they were higher. But they straight up were higher. Okay, let's see. Out of curiosity, maybe. Yep. Anyway, chat. Do you see the fact of US Smurf account? Hold on. Do you see on camera it? Yeah. You see. US Smurf account, Blue Essence, 70,000 plus. The value of that account that my friend purchased a few years ago. Yeah, my cousin. He spent around $10. Now it's $4. Yeah. I'm going back to the idea that sure, we remove the cheat engine.exe scripters that have absolutely no fucking structure behind them and can be caught by fucking any simple antivirus. But if you disable antivirus, you can do the thing. So yeah, sure, you managed to catch those.
Ranked scripting fell below 1% for the first time in 4 years. Only 1 in 200 ranked games has a scripter, and we have seen very few false positives, but several cases of accounts being stolen or shared with cheaters. Now, cheaters are running out of accounts, so please don't give them yours.
I don't think they need an account to get to hack an account, you know, when the prices are so low.
Side note here, if you haven't already enabled email multi-factor authentication, please do. That'll really help prevent this.
Oh yeah, when we're going about the basic security, yeah, just do that.
It'll help you a lot.
There have been some integration bugs, mainly with old or vulnerable drivers or certificates, and we have seen issues with leaving your client running for long periods of time or launching on 2 machines. This can cause issues with Vanguard, and we're working to make sure these issues don't happen again. We haven't seen any Vanguard cause problems with boot looping or bricking machines, but let us know if you...
Cap? Dog, the moment they installed, the moment Vanguard went live, the moment that requirement went live, the official League of Legends subreddit went wild because they were fucking bricking machines. They were straight up fucking destroying their machines. All of the computers got fucking fucked. Well, not all of them, but some people straight up had that issue. They straight up had to go do something to solve that. Well, solution was simply removing the Vanguard, because Vanguard operates on the fucking kernel level, but good luck removing that, you know, initially. So yeah, maybe now they ironed out a bit of issues, but initially, don't know, dog, don't know. You cannot tell me straight up, you cannot tell me, oh, well, Vanguard good, Vanguard did no damage. It did damage. It fucking did damage. But then you went fucking supernova in those subreddits. You straight up went 1984 and you started deleting and removing those posts.
if you experienced it. The biggest complaint we are seeing is, why does this have to run from boot? Microsoft is making some changes to Windows, so we may get to a point where Vanguard may not have to do this in the future. We'll see how this goes and give you an update as soon as we can.
So basically, fuck no, we will see, you know, the answer will be tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, so what about the answer? Well, I said tomorrow, yeah, but today is tomorrow. No, today is today. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Well done, Rita.
We're starting to see bad actors move to Mac, so Mac Vanguard should be coming soon. You can read about that and more today in our dev blog made by our Wizardly Vanguard team.
Next, we have a question from a player in North America. Do you have an update on the Champion Mastery emotes that you promised you'd be updating?
We do.
Good question. What do you mean updating? No shot Rita actually listened to the community. Like, no fucking shot. I mean, they absolutely obliterated the masteries. The situation we have is right now is straight up fucking horrible. Like, no shot they made them better. They made an improvement.
We've gone through a few explorations, but we've landed on this. Now, our goal was to...
I mean, you're as beautiful as the day I lost you. Dog, it looks even better. New mastery must 300 RP for the each, let's go. But it's Rita we're talking about. Rita could actually sell packages for different looking emotes. Rita, if you haven't considered this idea, you heard it first. 10% to me for the information, 10% to Nox Zone, yeah? For idea. Brother, we're gonna be rich.
Respect the previous design players love while figuring out a way to make them look different and updated. We want to get your feedback on this new version, so please do let us know what you think. All right, Andre, here comes another question from players in Oceania, which I believe you're familiar with, yes? Okay, why do you force champions into existing thematics?
So, a lot goes into the process of selecting what theme we're going to use for champion skins.
The skins, okay, for the skins. Yeah. Bro, which one was cringe? I'm pretty sure Star Guardian Echo was cringe, no? Like, yeah, there are clearly examples of skins being horrible in the wrong scene, in the wrong thematic.
Sometimes that's an existing thematic that players really want to see a champion in. Sometimes that's particular aspects of a champion's personality or whatever. But we are going through a bit of an update right now where we're going to put less focus on existing skins.
But okay, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate, because there are instances where champion straight up removed from his environment and placed into something absolutely different would go fucking hard. If you think Uvu Yumi, because Yumi is all about that Uvu. So if you place her into something metal, would go hard. You might think, Shifu, maybe. But now, what if I tell you the idea of Uno Reverse? Put something metal, yeah, into fucking Uvu. We are getting KDA Gragas. We're getting Pajama Guardian Urgot. We're getting Pajama Guardian Scion. You know? It's like there are instances where this can work.
Skin lines, as our starting point at least, and a bit more focus on, hey, what does this particular champion need from a new skin? So we're gonna look more at their portfolio, figure out what they're lacking. Whether that's skins that really closely align with their base existing theme, or things that actually take aspects of their personality in ways that work but really reinvent them. Like, what if Azir was a practitioner of the law? We want to have that...
Hold up. My case in point, there are instances where shit goes hard. Also, I'm not sure, chat, if you noticed, but I'm starting to notice a fucking pattern where they are straight up yoinking the memes. Sure, they tested a bit of memes before, but right now, they're straight up yoinking them, and I fucking love it. That's why I said before, everything is a remix of a fucking remix. Take shit that works, take a fucking amazing meme, put your spin on it, just ship it, it will sell. Dog, this, just based on the splash art, this will go hard.
We want to have that wide range of vibes and just like feel for these skins in ways that still make sense for the champion they are. Sometimes that means, you'll get things like the B skin line. Sometimes that'll mean things like, Rain Shepherd to really enhance existing champion fantasies. If you want to hear more about how we choose skins, we've got a dev blog out now that goes into a lot more detail. And to spoil some stuff from it, the upcoming Prestige skin list is 0.
Of course. And I thought, and this was going so fucking good. And this entire situation was going so pretty good. You know, we had the ups and downs, but of course, let's not forget the prestige.
Diana, Swain, and Caitlin.
I want to see them. Hold on. Skins. Hey, trucks, yes, sir. Can we? My case and point, yeah, Uvu Urgat. This is cute. Okay, okay. Star Guardians. That has to be Fiddle. I see Morgana in there, sure. But if you don't see Jax in here, you're trolling. Because wait. She's holding the toy. Is that Annie? Yeah, that is Annie. Why the bear looks like a Jax? Because I'm going back to the idea of Riot taking something that works, putting their spin on it, and shipping it. You know, back in the day what worked? Fucking pedo bear. So why not place a pedo in the bear? There we have it. Annie with pedo bear. I'm straight up starting to fall in love with Riot. They are embracing it, you know? They just stop pondering to nonsense and just go with the flow. Amazing. That is Gardner, yes sir, that's it? I thought we were gonna see some spoilers in here, but anyway. No spoilers.
Okay, so this one comes from everyone. When are you gonna delete Yumi?
Yeah.
Asking the real questions.
Yeah, so we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be adding Yumi's sister to me. And
I'm gonna quote a great, bold philosopher. Is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
instead, to me, we'll have 2 books. We'll be permanently attached. We'll have double crit. We'll have a 3-hit, a 4-hit, and a 5-hit passive. Multiple dashes. Global ults, yes, multiple global ults. Can transform into Lee Sin.
Wait, what? What did he say? I need subtitle. What did he say? I mean, I know it's a meme already, because they're playing into the meme, but how fucking hardcore can they take
We'll
this?
be permanently attached. We'll have double crit. We'll have a 3-hit, a 4-hit, and a 5-hit passive. Multiple dashes. Global ults, yes, multiple global ults. Can transform into Lee Sin. Has his entire kit when she needs it.
So that's what they're doing to Lee Sin. Yeah, and you know, I thought I haven't seen Lee Sin in a while because you know his win rate is low. He's literally DTR right now. So that's what they're doing to Lee Sin. Honestly, amazing. But going back to the skin thematic, will Lee Sin be Uvu Lee Sin? Like with the fucking Kato ears and Kato tail.
And is also Yasuo and Yuna's sister.
Boy. I straight up thought that turning into Lee Sin and being Yumi's sister. You cannot get even it gets worse. It gets fucking worse. What kind of psychotic fanfiction is that? And why am I partially interested in it? It's like, dog, imagine they release a game mode where this is a thing.
Alright, that's all we have for today. Let us know if you like this format and we'll try it again sometime.
Okay, this is fucking amazing.
Or if you like, we can try something completely different.
No. You do what you do. You do what you do. Keep that.
Get too wild here.
But... or if you like, we can try something completely different.
Don't get too wild here.
Someone kicked a Yumi in the background. Straight up, Yumi died in the background right now. That was that sound.
But also, don't forget to check out the dev blogs we mentioned today.
We do want to take a minute to remind you that this October we'll be celebrating 15 years of League.
I'm not feeling old. I am definitely not feeling old, Rita. Thank you.
We'll be sharing some stories from you, have some missions you can complete for free rewards, all as we ramp up for Worlds 2024.
And also we're getting, in 1 month afterwards, we're getting the Worlds, and we are getting Arcane Season 2, which is going to be the final season of Arcane. I mean, it all comes down together, you know? A very nice anniversary, a very things going together. But my question is, can they do a fucking impossible miracle and deliver MMO? And can they actually deliver at least some sort of a teaser on the MMO? And I'm putting on my tinfoil hat right now, because it was like half a year ago they said that, yeah, Riot MMO, we kinda scrapped it. We didn't like the direction, so basically we're starting all over, thus killing all of our expectations. And then the fucking plot twist is where they are actually showing us the MMO that hasn't been scrapped. It was all about killing the hype, you know? So people wouldn't do what people did to Half-Life 3, where the game gets so fucking overhyped, it gets removed from the creation. Or a new client. Sure. Or a new client. Yeah, I'll take any of them, you know? I'll take any of them.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the rift.
There are rumors they're gonna change something really big in League. Yeah, I saw a couple of clips of a new map. Is this the angle where we're getting a new client and a new map, but like a visual update? But I mean, current map is good, up to current standards. Plus the map was changed not so long ago, right? Like, what was that? 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Bye.
They're gonna rework Victor. Oh yeah. They're going to make Victor lore accurate to Arcane. Plus, they'll be adding, not Renata. What's that Noxian old lady? The Giga Chad old lady from Noxus. Madar, the Jesus, Pillar Friends, who is a politician. Grandma? Aunt? The one that straight up comes back and goes Giga Chad. You know the one I'm talking about. Anyway,